This is the kindest monster in the Grim world, the Baby Slayer. He was about to eliminate the baby in front of him, because he could foresee the baby's future. The night before yesterday, he opened his computer, searching through countless baby photos to find his target. When he saw a picture of a happy family of 3, especially the baby in the woman's arms, his head suddenly felt a sharp pain, and the third eye on his forehead started to burn faintly. He sensed the tragic fate that awaited the baby's family. To stop the tragedy, he quickly tracked down their address. Meanwhile, the family, who had just welcomed a new life, was still immersed in joy. Until late at night, the baby's cries rang out again. The mother, rubbing her sleepy eyes, walked into the baby's room. But as she opened the door, she saw a monster holding her baby, about to act. Without thinking, the woman lunged at the monster, only to be violently thrown aside. Then, the monster disappeared into the night, baby in arms. The next morning, Nick and his partner Hank got the call and rushed to the scene. The mother was still deep in her grief over losing her child, so the police began their investigation in the baby's room. Soon, the woman gathered herself, drawing a picture of the monster from memory. When Nick saw the monster's features, 3 eyes and 3 arms, his heart skipped a beat. He hurried home to check the ancient Grimm biology books, searching for information on the creature. Meanwhile, the monster returned to his hideout, but he didn't immediately go after the baby. Instead, he looked at the child with a sense of compassion. He gently stroked the baby's face, feeling the child's fever rising. He quickly rushed to the pharmacy to buy fever medicine. But as he was buying the medicine, the severe headache hit him again. The image of the baby growing up to kill his parents flooded his mind once more. The pain was so intense that he lost control, knocking over a shelf. The store clerk heard the noise and rushed over and saw part of his true form revealed in his agony. Terrified, the clerk immediately called the police. Nick and Hank, through the store's surveillance, traced the monster's license plate. They quickly found his address and headed to his home. When they kicked down the door, the monster immediately transformed. He attacked with all 3 arms, but in the end, he was no match for Nick's strength, because Nick already knew the baby slayer's weakness. Together, they subdued the monster. The creature, now in human form, was taken to the police station. During the interrogation, the baby slayer insisted he was saving more lives, because he foresaw the baby growing up to kill his parents, but Nick's duty was to protect the innocent lives of the present. The two were at odds. If it were you, what would you choose? At that moment, the monster suddenly felt another sharp headache. This time, he clearly saw the future.
Please.
No, what do you think you're doing? I'm your...
In the agony of his headache, the baby slayer decided not to wait any longer. He transformed and broke free from his restraints, preparing to act again. Meanwhile, the mother had just recovered from the fear of losing her child. As the police called to inform them that the suspect had escaped, the father was about to lock the door when the monster knocked him to the ground. The baby slayer swore to eliminate the child as quickly as possible. The mother, seeing this, ran upstairs with the baby and hid in the baby's room. At the crucial moment, Nick and Hank arrived just in time. The baby slayer, with bloodshot eyes, launched one final attack, but Nick landed a precise kick, striking him in the weak spot. The monster crashed to the ground and never breathed again. But as the camera zoomed in, the baby slayer's face, now human again, still held traces of resistance against fate.